What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up. I'm coming at you with one more video today. I want to talk about something real quick because me and my wife was talking about this last night, and it just got me to thinking. We were talking about, just letting people go. Don't afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to walk your own journey, your own path. Things like that. And I got to thinking about some things that I have been through in my life that made me just walk away. Now, as y'all probably all know, I am from Houston, Texas, and I moved out of Houston, Texas. Now, I'm going to get to the reason why I moved out, but I kind of had to, turn my life around, for the better. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was a little stubborn to do so because I didn't want to leave. Now, and the signs for me to leave has always been there, to get my mind right, to get my life on track. It's always been there. But eventually I did end up leaving. And the reason why is because two different reasons. One, bad relationships. Two, things that I was doing in my life that I felt like I needed to, change. Now I started to turn my life around before leaving, but I felt like that I needed to leave to fully make that change, if that makes sense. Now what I'm saying is this here. If I would not have done that, I do not believe I would be talking to y'all right now. I don't think Man Up would be in existence anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Because I look back on my life a lot, and I'm like, I thank God I did make a change in my life. So my whole point in saying all this is that please don't be like me and be scared to make that change. Make a change in your life that you feel like is for the better. It can be letting people go. It could be just starting to keep your distance from people. Sometimes it could be real close friends. Cause I had a real close friend that I had to do that. I don't have any brothers. I only have sisters. But my close friend, we were like brothers. Me and him was so close we could just look at each other and know what each other was thinking. And I'm dead serious on that. I'm not just saying that. I'm dead serious. That's how close me and him was. His life changed for the better for him. He joined the military. You know what I'm saying? He had a military life. I didn't want to join the military. He did. So what I'm saying though is that he felt like he needed to do something to make a change in his life, and he did it, even without me. You see what I'm saying? So, and I felt like I needed to make a change in my life, and I let a lot of family members, I let them go. I don't even talk to a lot of my family no more. It's not saying that in my family is all wrong or nothing. It's just that sometimes you gotta feel like you gotta do what's best for you. And the best thing for me sometimes, I think about it, it hurts, but I feel like I did the best thing for me. It hurts that I had to let my family go. I have to do my own thing. I don't talk to my family as much, but I know I did the best thing for me. Then also too, like I said, man, don't be afraid to walk away, or to start keeping a certain distance from people. It ain't always just walk away. Sometimes you gotta say, hey, what's going on? Keep a distance, Instead of y'all hanging out all the time, you can say, hey, what's going on? How you feeling, man? And keep it moving. Something simple. Let them know you're still there, you care about them, but your life is moving in one direction and theirs is moving in another. And I feel like people have done that with me sometimes before. You know, they feel like, hey, you know, they going over here and I'm not going with them, so they still, you know, speak and we cool, but you know, it is what it is. It sucks. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie, but I know I did the right thing. So I'm hoping that me telling a part of my story will let y'all know that don't be afraid. It can be a job. It could be your friends, your family. It could be where you grew up at and you don't want to leave. It could be anything. You have to make a decision on whether you feel like it's best for you or not. You have to make that decision. And if you don't, sometimes it might not work out in your favor. Sometimes it's best to make that decision so things can be better for you. As an old saying, especially in the South, that's an old saying. God would open up new doors for you. God will close one door and open up a new one for you to walk through. But you have to see when that time comes. And I look back on my life, I realized I should have been made a change, but I never did. And I thank God that I got another chance to make that change. I'm still working on myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everything is perfect or better. I'm still working on myself. But I'm glad I did make that change. So with all that being said, I'm not going to ramble on too much long for y'all, but I'm going to say this here one more time. No matter what it is, it can be a job, it can be friends, family, uh, where you're living at. Uh, it can be something simple as your home or your car. If you feel like you need to make that change, do it and stay focused when you make that change. Don't go back because you're making a change for the better. As long as you feel like you're making that change for the better, do it. Don't be like me and hesitate because things might not work out the way you want it to if you don't make that change. So with that being said, this is your boy Man Up. I'm finna charge the deuce. I'm gonna holler at y'all.